Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with another FGO servant analysis video. I will be reacting to Larva Tiamat alter ego. So Tiamat has come finally, and yeah, it's been a long time that we've all been waiting for her. You know, at least a lot of people have, and I have also been. And yeah, it's a great news. And the good thing about this is I already did my summoning, and I'm pretty sure the video has already been uploaded. Like I was able to get her very quickly, so that's a very good news. Now obviously when doing the summoning video, I still hadn't looked at her ascensions or her animations or her skills. I did not exactly know how strong she is, how good her animations looks, so I knew nothing about that. So here we go, here we are. I'll be looking at all of them here, and I'll be giving my opinion and see. I'm going to see if she's actually strong or not, you know, because I feel like they should make her strong. Like, she's a character who has, like, a lot of people have been waiting for, so I don't think the devs will make her weak. But anyways, let's see, let's watch, and then I'll talk about, like, my opinions and my impressions of her as a, gameplay wise. Okay, so let's begin. As always, the demonstration video that I'll be reacting to, the original link to it will be provided in the description box. And yeah, let us get started. So this is Larva Tiamat's alter ego servant demonstration. Here we go. Oh, she winks. Oh. Wait, isn't this the... Damn! Wait, isn't this the same as her arcade version? I don't remember. Let me know, because I remember watching her arcade Noble Phantasm. Whoa, what's up with her eyes? Okay, so this is a second Ascension. I love the way she screams. That's... Okay. Wait, so the second Ascension, she only has like a... What's that? Like a dress, and a long sleeved dress. Alright. Oh, interesting. Aye. Alright. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Is that kitchen? Oh, okay. Alright, I have to say, I am loving the voice acting. Wait, what? Why is she using kitchen utensils? Oh my god. Wait, what's happened? Oh, because oh, I think like they call the like, the primordial is it because of that? Like, alright, I'll talk about this later. Let me just watch her animations first. Like, you see here, like, kitchen utensils, knives, spatula, and now it's like a ladle. And she... Oh, okay, that's really a cool effect. She does it... Okay. Alright. Oh, so wait, I feel like they kept a few things the same, didn't they? Like, I remember seeing these skills in her arcade version as well. And then the Noble Phantasm as well, I think it's the same as the... Okay.
いつまでも小さくはないのです。生命とは成長するもの。その極限を見せましょう。
Oh boy. Okay. It is good. I'm waiting for the third Ascension animations.
特定の個体のためでもいい。しろ?
Okay, here we go. I'm looking forward to the next one. Oh damn. Alright, the Noble Phantasm is the same. Oh. Okay. The animations, let's see. Oh wow, she looks really good. Her sprite form? Character sprite form? Okay. Okay, let's see. What the? Wait, she just starts flying. Oh! Whoa! Oh, wait, there's still more. Alright. Damn, she... Okay. Oh! Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, I prefer this more than the first, like, in a set of animations. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god, I love the voice acting, like... Okay. Oh, this is... No, oh my god, okay! Damn! Okay, yeah, I prefer the third Ascension animations a lot more than the first one. This is... Yeah, this is like filled with special effects and... Okay. Alright, let's see her skill animation. Okay. Whoa, wait, she stuns everyone? Oh wow, interesting. I have to say, I really like the third Ascension, and a lot more than the third Ascension in the arcade. I love whenever she does the whole... Okay, I need to... Who is her voice actress? I need to check. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's her final Ascension. Okay, I heard... When I was summoning her, I heard the summoning lines. Like, I heard that. But other than that, I haven't done anything. Oh. Okay, let's see.
私はお母さん。
I'm okay.
いや、違う。それは役職。我が名はティアマト。アルターエゴでやってきた。
The way she smiles.
驚いたか、人類。
I like how he calls like humanity, like 人類。
私の負けが無意味になる。よって力を貸してやるという感じだ。喜んだな、人類。いいぞ。
Oh wow. I like her, really like her expressions, you know, like the... Alright, this is the second ascension.
衣替えか？人間はおしゃれだ。
Ah, that's cute. look at her face.
くすぐったい。
I like how her ears kind of droop down.
衣替えしない。
No, no more changing clothes for this one.
母、ちょっとがっかり。
Well, the next one is good.
どうってことない。
Alright, here we go.
成長した。
Yes.
怖くない。怖くないよ。もう嘆いたりしないから。
Huh.
私も大好き。
Wait, is that her hair? I just realized. The big thing is her hair.
ああ、
She looks a lot like a mermaid.
海の記憶。あなた、近くに来て。 そう、手を握って。寂しい、悲しい。でも、誇らしい。いつか旅立つ時が来ても、泣かないで、離れないで。この記憶を忘れないで。
Alright. Okay, that's it. Okay. Alright, that was now my impressions. I would have to say that I think the Noble Phantasm was like the same as the arcade version. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, because like, you know, I remember seeing this before. It was in the arcade version. Now I can understand why this is like a pre-release campaign, because, you know, like, they kept a few things the same and a few things they changed. So now in the actual campaign, I'm guessing we're going to get another servant who will be like the main servant, and I think they added Tiamat because people really wanted Tiamat, and they were like, all right, you know what, let's just bring Tiamat in mobile, keep a few things same and change a few things, because the Noble Phantasm was the same. I think the skills are also kind of the same. I need to check that. I'll check that. And obviously the first Ascension is the same as her arcade version, I think. The third Ascension is different. I don't remember that in the arcade version. I don't remember that Ascension art. And I think the fourth Ascension is also different. I don't remember what it was in the arcade. But either way, you know, here and there a few changes. Obviously the animations, they did it completely new, because animations were obviously not, you cannot really take that from the arcade version. But so yeah, the animations were completely new. Now I have to say, I really love the third Ascension animations. The second Ascension or the first Ascension animations were kind of unique. Now, first of all, like we could see that the first and the second Ascension animations had a lot to do with like kitchen utensils. For example, you know, like the knife which comes, there was the one with the ladle, where my most favorite one was probably with the ladle, because, you know, it kind of shows two things. Like, at first she goes and attacks, you know, and the ladle comes down, and then we switch to her where we see she's kind of like, you know, like kind of like using the ladle like this in her, like in her hand, and then we switch back to the enemy where we see the ladle coming down and doing that. Like that was probably my most favorite, because what she was doing over there was happening into the enemy. So now I think there is a bigger reason why they used kitchen utensils. Is it because she is Tiamat? Like, you know, like she's like the mother, and like, you know, the whole world is like her. I don't know, like you know, like the primordial sea and all that. Is that why they used kitchen utensils to kind of signify that? That I don't know. Like, let me know if you realized, if there's like a bigger significance to that, because I don't think they just use that just because why not. I'm sure there's a bigger reason behind it. I think that's why, you know, because she's Tiamat, she's like the mother of, you know, like create all the creatures, that, like, you know, that's why the reason, that's why she's like using a ladle, and you know, whatever she's doing is happening to the enemies, like something like that. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but I think it is something like that. So the first Ascension animations were like I said, my most favorite one was the ladle. Then the one with the knife was kind of cool. And I one thing I have to, like, you know, stress that I love the I'll check out who her voice actor is. Like, I love the voice acting here. Like, I usually don't say this, but even in the animation bits, the voice acting was really good, especially, you know, when she was doing the singing, you know, the singing that she does in the Noble Phantasm as well. That part was my most favorite, and she makes like some random noises while attacking. Like, I really loved that. So yeah, now the third Ascension, obviously in the third Ascension you can see she becomes bigger with the thing behind her, and she uses that to kind of fly. I remember, like, in Babylonia she was trying to fly, you know, that is why they added that, I guess, like, you know, that she was trying to fly. And the third Ascension animations are just like impactful, like, you know, she's like, and one thing I don't like, I don't know if there's like a bigger reason why they did that. What was that about? Like, you know, like in one of the animations, she uses, I think, one of the chains. Like, you know, like, okay, this part. You see this part? This chain kind of reminded me of Enkidu's chains. You know, like, I don't know if there's a. Oh, yeah, it probably is. There is a reason why they added that. You know, because I think like Kingu and you know, in Babylonia, is that why they added that? I don't know. But that's definitely, I think, what do they call it? The chain of heaven or something like that, you know, Enkidu's chain. So yeah, let me know. So yeah, that one, and the other ones were like, you know, like her, like, you know, doing some crazy stuff, like, and there was one like where she jumps up and starts bombing, like, you know, the place in the attacking the enemies like that. That was crazy. And yeah, the third Ascension animations were impactful, and I have to say it was more like, you know, like a lot of special effects and everything. You know, overall I like the third Ascension animations more than the first Ascension. The first Ascension animations were unique, like I said, with the kitchen utensils and everything. But yeah, the third Ascension, I prefer it more. And yeah, there you go. And nothing much to say about the Noble Phantasm. You know, we had the Noble Phantasm, I think, in the arcade. And the one part I really like about the Noble Phantasm is when she does the shout. You know, that shout that she does. Like, you know, it's really nice. I don't know why, but I really like that part. Either way, yeah, that was the servant demonstration, and yeah, it's good. I like it. So all right, let's go to the Ascension art. I'm going to talk about the Ascension art from here. All right, just a minute. So this is the first Ascension art. Now, obviously, this is something I think that arcade had as well. Obviously, she's the smaller one, the smaller Tiamat, and you can see her horns. Obviously, yeah, like we already saw this in the arcade version. She was like wearing like a little dress, and yeah, I really like the background. The background is really nice, you know, with the blue and white color, and in the like in the lower part there's like water, and in the water there's like some flowers like floating. I really like the background. And obviously, like we've seen this so many times, this first Ascension. So yeah, this is like it's the same, nothing much to talk about it. All right, let us go to the second Ascension. Now I do not remember if this was in the arcade as well. I cannot remember the second Ascension in the arcade, so like I don't know. You know what, wait a minute, let me just check, that'll be quick. Let me just quickly check if this was, yeah, the second Ascension also was the same. Yeah. All right, there you go. So yeah, this Ascension was also in the arcade. So yeah, it's the same thing. However, one thing I can see, her hair has grown a lot. And yeah, this dress that she's wearing is like a really like a frilly dress, and like the like it's yeah, it's the same as the arcade one, and she's like wearing like a little scarf, and the background has changed a little bit, I can see. And yeah, so there you go. Now where everything changes is the third Ascension and the fourth Ascension. So the third Ascension is this one, and yeah, this is definitely not what we had in the arcade version. The arcade version was way different. Like she was like wearing a sweater or something, I remember. Here it's so different. Now I have to say, okay, first of all, I really did not realize it at the beginning, but the thing in the back of her head is actually her hair. I did not realize that. Like she has like a thick hair, like my god. And you can see like she reminds me so much of a mermaid, like with the thing over here, the ears, like the little like those slanted ears. And you can see the dress that she's wearing is kind of reminds me of like fish scales, like fish scales. It kind of reminds me of that, like this part, and the her leg, I don't exactly know what that is. Her leg has like some stripes, and yeah, she really reminds me of a mermaid, like a mermaid with legs, like basically that. And yeah, I prefer this way more than the arcade version one. And yes, and even in the game, like she looks really good. Like she herself is like a normal sized character, but I love the way how her, like the back side, the back, like thing, the wing thing that she has, it kind of like is like this big. And in the game you can see that, like it's like standing out a lot. I really like that. And you can see the wing here as well, at the back. So yeah, the best one. This one's the best one. Now the fourth Ascension as well is different from the arcade. So this is the fourth Ascension, and I think the arcade had a different one. However, this one is in the mobile version, and you can see here she is just sitting down, and I has some, what is this, like what is that, soup, some kind of a soup, so. And yeah, she's just sitting there with some soup, probably brought some for the master. So this is a really like, a really nice Ascension art. If I had to compare the arcade and this one, like I like the arcade version's Ascension art as well. In the arcade version she's just sitting down, while here she is like, like here she's also sitting down, but she's like, you know what, I have to say, yeah, I'll choose this one. I like this better. Like the arcade version is also nice, but I don't know why. Like probably because the way she's looking at you and smiling, I prefer that a bit more than the arcade versions. Like in the arcade version, she's also sitting down looking at you and smiling, but the expression here, I prefer it a little bit more. And also the fact that her dress is so beautiful, like that's also another reason why I prefer this. I really love her dress, especially like the dress, like you see the, like the workings in the dress, this part, and like like the dress that she's wearing. is really pretty. I like it. So yeah, I prefer this one more than the arcade one. So there you go. That was the Ascension arts. Now let me look at her skills. Now as far as I remember, the skill logo are the same as the arcade version had. But okay, let's look at the skills. So first of all, the first skill is called Eye of the Blue Star. B. Charges on NP gauge. Okay, reduces all enemies' critical attack chance by 100% for one turn. Oh, inflicts heal block for one turn to them. Alright, so NP increase at level 1 is 30% and level 10 is 50%, which is nice. Like it gives you like a instant NP gain 50%. And with a few other supporting characters, you can instantly use a Noble Phantasm in turn 1. And also the fact that it reduces all enemies critical attack chance by 100% is quite good, because I feel like this is one this is one thing that a lot of people will just skip over, wouldn't really pay much attention to this thing, but this is going to help save you a lot of times. Like just imagine like having a berserker and the enemy crits you, instant death. So like so many times it has happened to me. Like I have a berserker and the enemy instantly crits you and you just die then and there. Like it's crazy. So I feel like this skill, this thing, like reducing all enemies critical attack chance by 100% for one turn, is going to save a lot of time, a lot of time, save you a lot of time. And also the fact that the heal block usually, in the while you are fighting the enemies in FGO, healing is really doesn't matter that much, especially for the enemy. Like for you healing matters obviously, but for the enemy healing really doesn't matter, because they they have 100,000 health and they heal 1,000 health. Like what does that even matter? However, there's a difference in while you're fighting bosses, because there's a few pesky bosses I remember who heals 50% of their HP in one turn or something, some crazy amount like that in CQs and stuff. Inflicting heal block is going to help in those type of situations. I remember a few of the CQs I remember, you attack the enemy, instantly next turn they heal half of the health, and I'm like, what the hell, so there's reducing critical chance by 100% and inflicting heal block, especially in CQs, are going to help a lot. And obviously NP gauge is going to charge in 50% while you use that. So this is a good skill. I like it. So yeah. Now the second skill is called the Eye of the Red Star. B. Increases on attack for 3 turns. Increases on burster performance for 3 turns. 60% chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn. Alright, 60%. Okay. Inflicts curse for 3 turns to them. So first of all, it looks like it's an offensive skill. So attack increase at level 1 is 20%, at level 10 is 30%. Burster increase at level 1 20%, level 10 30%, and curse damage at level 1000 and level 10 2000, with the added effect of 60% chance to stun all enemies for 1 turn. Now the 60% chance to stun all enemies, it's going to be RNG dependent. You might stun them, might not, that type of thing. But the big advantage here is that it's for all enemies, not for one, but all enemies. So you know what, I don't remember any let me just remind me. I'm probably forgetting, but I don't remember any character having a skill which stuns all enemies, all the enemies, not one but all. I remember skills which charms them, charms them or makes them fall asleep. I remember those, but I don't remember any skill which stuns all of them. In skills, I'm not talking about Noble Phantasm, I'm talking about skills. So remind me if there is any character who has a skill that stuns all enemies, because I cannot really recall any. There probably is, I'm just forgetting. But 60% chance to stun all enemies. It's going to be RNG dependent. You cannot really target anyone and be like, all right, he or she is definitely getting stunned. No, it'll all be RNG dependent. So it's a risky thing, but at least you do have this. If you're lucky enough, you'll be able to see all of them for one turn. However, the main focus here, I think, is the attack increase and buster increase. So like a total 30 plus 30, 60% increase in buster attack and 30% increase in normal attack. So, alright. Third one is called Sea of Blue Stars A, recovers party's HP, okay. Charges party's NP goes by 10%, increases party's NP damage for one turn. Okay, at level 1, party heal is 500 and at level 10 is 1500. Alright, pretty good. NP damage at level 1 increases 10%, at level 10 is 20%. Okay, so she's like a mix of like a support, offensive type of character. Her third ascension, yeah, it's a support. It's a support skill. You like party-based support skill. Party's HP 1500 for each party member. Kind of nice, you know. Like there's like some situations it happens where, you know, like you see that like all your characters are losing like a little bits and pieces of health. You can just pop this out and it'll just instantly recover all of them. And party's NP gauge by 10%. Okay, you know, like when you like lack that 10% gauge, it'll help. And NP's damage for one turn by 20%. So you gotta use this when you're when you know that you'll be using the NP next turn. You cannot like pop this and just wait for 1 or 2 turns. Like next turn, you won't get that extra NP damage then. So yeah. Okay, her skills, I have to say, is kind of a mixed bag, isn't it? Like, you know, like isn't really like, you know, like, oh, this is like a offensive, this is like a defensive, this is like a support. Nothing like that. It's kind of a mixed bag. For example, the second skill has like it's kind of offensive, yeah. The third skill is support related, and the first one is support and enemy debuff. So it's like a mixed kind of thing. I'm sure a lot of people will be able to find out ways to, you know, use her with some other characters, but I really cannot think of any, at least now. But one thing I have to say, I really like the first skill. Like I said, that like, you know, critical attack chance by 100% decrease and inflicting heal block, you know, in CQs, this is going to help a lot. You know, this might actually save your life. You know, like heal block for those pesky enemies that heals constantly, and reducing crit chances by 100%. This might actually save your life in CQs. But for normal enemies, I don't think this matters that much. It only charges the NP gauge, and that's it. Alright, let's look at the passive skills. The passive skill, number 1, Authority of the Beast C increases on crit damage by 10%. Independent Manifestation increases on crit damage by 4%. Increases on insta-kill resistance by 4%. Increases on mental debuff resistance by 4%. Self-Modification EX reduces the own damage taken by 500. Alright, that's quite good. Like, this is like a passive. Wow. Goddess Essence EX increases on damage by 300. Increases on debuff resistance by 30%. Damn, the passives are loaded. Oh, damn. Alright. And Infantile Regression A charges on NP gauge by 5% for every turn. Alright, her passives are crazy. Like, just because of her passive, it literally gives her 14% extra crit damage, debuff resistance and insta-kill resistance by 4%, defense cut by 500, damage like, you know, increased by 300, debuff resistance by another 30%. So for mental debuffs it's 34% because you have that other one, the other extra 4%. And charging on NP gauge by 5% for every turn. Wow. Alright. Okay, her I feel like her passives are kind of impressive. Oh, damn. Alright, okay. The Noble Phantasm is called Namu Duranki. O Resolute Child, defy the laws of creation. So removes own debuffs, activates first. Alright, that's quite good. Deals damage to all enemies, seals their skills for one turn. At level 1 NP it's 300% damage, at level 5 is 500%. Overcharge effect is increases on burster performance for 3 turns. Activates first. At 100% charge is a 30% increase in burster At 500%, it's a 60%. Wow, her Noble Phantasm is also kind of impressive, I have to say. Especially if you can overcharge it. Like, if you, like, just bring characters who can overcharge your NP. Like, I like, you know, like, Himeko's there. You know, Himeko with her Noble Phantasm can overcharge you by 2, I think. And then I remember another character who I've been using recently, and I just realized, is Kijio Koyo. I think she has one skill that increases the overcharge by 1. And I'm sure there's a lot of other characters who increases overcharge like this, you know, for other characters. So just bring one of them, and bam, you'll be set. You know, like 60% increase at 500% overcharge. Okay, that's really impressive. Like 60% buster increase, and since her Noble Phantasm is buster based, oh, she's gonna hit hard. And also the fact that she's an alter ego means that if there's like assassins, like, you know, rider or casters over there, oh, equally, like, you know, like high damage, like she'll be advantages over every one of them. Along with stealing their skills for 1 turn and removing on debuff. This is another, like, you know, thing which helps out so much in CQs. Removing own debuffs. Characters in, like, enemy characters in CQs are a pain. They with their debuffs are just crazy. So yeah, any character that removes debuffs is like a plus point to me, because I've had my fair share of trouble with debuffs, and I didn't really know what to do then. But nowadays, whenever I see any character like removing own debuff, I'm like, oh, thank God. You know. Oh boy. But anyways, all right. I have to say, if I had to judge her based on her gameplay or her strength, I would like to say that she seems quite strong. Now, let me know what you guys think. Like, her Noble Phantasm seems very strong, especially with the overcharge effect. Not only that, her passives are crazy loaded. She has so many good passives. Like, I think like she has 1 C rank passive, 1 D rank, 2 EX rank passive, and 1 A rank passive. Like, the ones that I really love is increasing NP gauge by 5%, and the damage cut is also quite nice, and the debuff resistance by 30% is very good. Like 30% is a lot, you know. And for her skills, I'll have to say the first skill, she has quite a few, like, you know, the reducing enemies critical attack chance and heal block. These two will be quite useful in CQs and best, like, you know, really troublesome situations. And obviously her second skill is completely offensive based with a little 60% chance to stun all enemies, which is very good. And the third skill is basically recovering the party's HP and increasing their NP gauge and like increasing their, like, you know, like NP damage for 1 turn. So overall, she seems like a solid servant, and I don't think she's a game changer, but she's a solid servant. She's a strong servant, you know. Like, yeah, like I feel like she's really good. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that is it, guys. That was my reaction to Larva Tiamat alter ego, and I'm very happy with that, like, that she's here. It wouldn't have mattered to me even if she was strong or weak, you know, because I just wanted her. But the fact that she's quite strong and she's quite good is a bonus for me. I'm like, oh, that's nice, you know. So yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. Now the big question here, will I summon or not when she comes in NA? Yes, definitely I'll summon. Like, no questions about it. So this is my second target in 2025. My first target is Kukulan, second target is Tiamat. Now a whole, like, you know, like almost half of the year is still left. I don't know which other crazy servants is going to come. I'm pretty sure Ordeal Call is going to bring a few really good servants. Bhima is going to come, and I think there's another, that girl. I really like that girl's character design. I don't know who she exactly is. You know, that girl who we seen in the trailer, you know, she has a really good character design. I kind of like her. I feel like I might actually roll for her as well when she comes. And obviously there's the anniversary as well. Like, my god, I don't know what they're going to bring in the anniversary. If it's Olga Mari, I'm I'm going to lose it. Then the summer event is also left. Like, oh my god, I feel like there's like 2025 will at least have me targeting for at least like 4 to 5 servants. These are the first 2. I think there'll be at least 3 more that I would really want. let's wait for this year, how this goes. Let's see. But either way, yeah, I'm definitely summoning her when she comes to NA. I've already gotten her in JP, so yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. This was my summon analysis video for Larva Tiamat. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and best of luck to everyone who will be summoning for Tiamat. Hope you get her quick, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.